What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Rose Gold Martin. We're out here in my garage. Sorry for my messy hair. I feel like I always have messy hair in these videos and I'm sweating because it's hot. It's really hot. But anyways, today we're going to be doing an install video. As you guys can see, we got the energy steering wheel. We got a short hub and a quick release, the 3rd gen quick release. And for this, we're gonna need a breaker bar with a 19mm, and we're gonna need one of these. They're like a Torx bit, but with a hole in the middle. That's a security bit that I'm gonna show you guys where that goes. All right, so before we do anything at all, make sure that you disconnect your battery. And the reason why you want to do that is so that the airbag doesn't explode in your face. Now that that's done, we can go ahead and go inside the car. All right, we're inside the car. Got a blanket up top just because it's hot. I'm not kidding when I tell you it's hot. First thing you're gonna want to do is back here there's a little circle, and you're gonna want to take that off either with a screwdriver. I can just use my nail. They're really easy to pop off, and that exposes that bolt I was talking about. That is what you're gonna need these for. I thought I could take that off by hand using one of these, and you cannot. You're gonna need yourself one of these. Get it in there, and then just let me make sure it's straight. And then you got your bolt. That's it. You take those out, and then once you've taken out both of those, you're gonna want to very carefully, you know, just take the airbag out, because this may or may not still be live. And then you got these two connectors, and we're gonna have to take those off with the screwdriver or something. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do this with one hand, and I'm very scared because this is pointed right directly to. But you're gonna want to take this, put it inside of there, and just pop it open. Once you have these two off, this wire is hooked. Yeah, let's see, let's get some light. And this wire is hooked inside of there. Go ahead and take that out. And you're gonna take this one and just pull it out, and that's it. To take that actual nut off, like I said, you're gonna need a 19 and a breaker bar. And let's see if we can break this off. But here goes. That came off a lot easier than what I thought it was gonna be. And then a quick tip with that, you don't want to take the bolt off all the way so that you can hit it, slam it, pull on it as much as you want. But when you take it off, it won't like hit you in the face. So just keep that in mind. We're gonna try to rip this off now. Huh, that was weird. It honked a horn. I got a little confused on how this was supposed to come out. This one has traction control, so there's a cable in the back. That's this one right here that goes in there, and Energy provides you with like a kind of like a PEMDAS cancel out kind of thing for that, so it doesn't throw any codes. On a different occasion, I still want to keep the traction control. So later on, I'm gonna figure out how I can take this off and put it on the new steering wheel. So now that this is off, we're gonna go ahead and get the short hub for this next part. Energy provides you with the little thing that goes out, you know, that replaces that one. You just snap it back in. And I noticed that Energy gives you the wires that go in the last two to what looks like, so that you can connect your actual cruise control. So that's actually very helpful. And if you look here, there's a little line. You're gonna wanna line up that line with this little dot that's up there. So pass all the wires through this bottom hole. Sorry, this is very hard to do with one hand. Take all of these wires right here, and the short hub has a hole right there. You're gonna pass all the wires through that hole. There we go. Now that, am I in frame? Oh, yeah, gladly that was all in frame. But now that you have that in, go ahead and take your nut and this, and then just put it back on. And you're gonna wanna make sure that's tight, because this is what's practically holding everything together. That's not going anywhere. Now we have part of the quick release. Now if you notice, I put a piece of tape here because I'm going to put mine like this. If you notice, the logo is a little bit off to the right. The reason why I'm doing that is because my quick release has a little safety button to push in that you can take it out on. If I put it upright, the button is gonna be like somewhere up here, and when I go to reach it, it's gonna be kind of far to get to, and like this isn't my dominant hand. I'm not left-handed, I am right-handed. So I put some tape there to make it a little bit on the side so that when I pull it off, it's easily accessible. You're gonna have one of these rings that comes with it. You're gonna want to put this ring in between everything. That ring right there is your ground. You're gonna connect that on your actual hub. On your actual hub, it has one of these. This is where you're gonna connect that little thing, this thing right here. That's where this one's gonna go. And the yellow wire is gonna go into this one. So we're gonna go ahead and I'll go ahead and show you guys that. And also, you're gonna want to tuck all of these in. I probably should have done that before, but we're gonna go ahead and just try to finesse these in there. And once you have that, go ahead and take the bolts that came with it and just start putting these in there. Don't just, you know, like tighten one all like as much as it goes and then go to the next one. Treat it as you would, you know, like a tire or a wheel. Go ahead and do it in a star pattern, little by little. All right, guys, real quick. Let's see, I'll show you guys. It's NG, what? So as I'm doing this, somebody FaceTimed me and then they hung up real quick. And this is what they sent me. Let's see, I won't show you guys the number, but they sent me a calendar and they were like, hey, this is the best time to go fishing. And I was like, hey, I think you got the wrong number. And they said it's NG. And like, I don't know who these people are, so I'm gonna write this out. But anyways, now that we got this tightened down, and you guys want to be careful tightening these down because these bolts are kind of soft. They're not like, I don't want to say the best quality, but you know, just be careful. You don't want to strip them. Make sure everything is nice and firm. And once that part is done, we can grab our quick release and we should just be able to yes, let me do that one more time. Oh yes, that's good. So one thing that I haven't figured out, when you buy this quick release, it comes with this ring. The only place I can imagine this thing goes is inside of here. That's the only thing I can figure this out. I've tried looking online, looking on videos, and I can't seem to figure it out. I'm gonna try to look it up one more time, see if I can find something. So after looking online, I saw some pictures of the Gen 2 or the second gen, and it looked like it had this inside of here. And I've been looking at some of these, so they were like, all right, so this is what they said. Okay, let me take you guys back to my messages. So I go, hey, I think you have the wrong number, it's NG. And I'm like, this is Martin. They're like, I know. Okay, so who's this? It's NG. And I'm like, I don't know an NG. Like, if you give me your actual name, you know, we can go from there. And they go, Yvonne. And I know an Yvonne from high school, but I believe she went to the Navy or something like that. And then they said CBRN, I don't know what that is. And I go, Yvonne? And then I asked them, like, yo, what high school did you go to? And they were like, you know what? I think this is the wrong number. And I was like, probably, yup. And I gave him my Instagram and my first name. And I was like, hey, you know what? This is my IG. If you recognize me, like, we can go from there, I guess. And then we came to the conclusion that, like, yeah, like, it's the wrong Martin. So that was that. But anyways, I'm gonna take this, put it inside of here, just because that's what I've seen on like a couple pictures, and that just goes inside of there. Make sure it's nice and flush, and there you go. You just sealed your hub, I guess, you know. But it's time for the wheel, which is like my favorite thing ever. I feel like it's gonna bring this car, like, it's gonna give it a different feel, you know. All right, guys, so once this is on, I'll give you guys a close-up of the wheel. It's a suede wheel, which I find really nice. It's like nice and thick with red stitching on the inside. I really like it. I think it's gonna be really nice. And you know what, it did bring the wheel like really close. Maybe it'll be a good thing, maybe it won't. And quick update on this person. So turns out that I do know this person. It is the Yvonne that I thought it was from high school. So yeah, I guess mystery solved. Old friend found my number, hit me up. Anyways, we're gonna try to throw this on, and these connectors right here, these are gonna go back here. Oh, look at that, those connect. Oh, well, that's too bad. But yeah, so I'm assuming this is the ground. This is, I don't know if you guys can see that from there. This one right, this is your ground, and this is that. And then when you connect them, when you put them together, they beep. All right, now we have that figured out. Now we got to see how this is going to connect where.
Hey, can you like
All right, guys, figure it out. So the connector that comes with this one came with the steering wheel. That connects there and goes down to this one, and it gives you like a little conversion thing, I guess, to turn this female into a male that goes over here, I guess. I don't know if that was proper terminology. It's hot, and when it's hot, I lose brain cells. And then now when you push the actual center of it, you activate the horn. So we have a horn now. So the last step that we have is to put this actual wheel on, and that's it. We're practically done. I'm gonna hold it with my leg to like as much as I can. All right, guys, we got it installed. Gonna have my trusty sister just look at that, dude. That's literally like the best thing ever. Look at that. Tell me that isn't like the hottest thing ever. And then when you're done, you can go ahead and just park it up there, right? You're done driving, you put it up there. Look at that. Guess who's the hottest kid in town? and then when you're back to regular old driving, you just all right, guys, that's it. That's all for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe, let me know what you guys would like to see next. And yeah, that's it. Tell your friends about it. Go ahead, check out my Instagram. I like post pretty often. But again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.